with. Let us talk about it. On to my right, I have Miss Eileen, and on my left, I have Mr. Jimmy. Now, Jimmy, do you mind introducing the topic, please?
Today's topic is marriage a piece of paper?
Now, is marriage just a piece of paper? However, marriage is one of the most intimate and serious relationships. Have you ever been married before?
I have. I was married for 15 years.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a long time.
Very long.
So would you say that marriage is just a piece of paper? Sorry, are you married with children?
I am.
You are?
I am.
Beautiful. How many?
Well, with my ex-wife, 4.
4. So all in total you have?
6.
6. Okay. Okay. So how many times have you been married? Just once?
Just once.
Okay, you can proceed with what you just said.
I would say it would depend on the relationship and the persons. Because if marriage is just a piece of paper, you can get married just for the financial. I would consider being just a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Being married for love is a totally different thing. I was married for stupidity.
The paper.
Yeah, stupidity.
Okay.
For the reason
So
of...
you dealt with stupidity for 15 years?
Correct. Yes.
That must have been hard, maybe.
It was very hard. I went through a lot of ups and downs, jail, destructional of property. This would all be before I had children. Once the children came into the marriage was dissolving.
Okay.
We were not living together. Well, we owned a home together, but we weren't living together.
Got you.
Marriage is really difficult. In our era, well,
And how old are you?
I'm 46.
Oh.
So,
Right.
correct. I would say, in the response of is marriage a piece of paper, on the behalf of me, I grew up with 5 sisters and my mother.
So you should know how to treat a woman. Maybe?
Yes, maybe not. I don't know. Specifically on my behalf, I don't know if I'm treating a woman.
So you could have destroyed the marriage, and you wouldn't have
Absolutely.
Oh.
And I wouldn't know if I did or not, because in my mind, I was thinking that I was doing the correct things.
Okay.
There's a lot of things at marriage, relationships, just people being together. There's give and take, there's take, and there's give until you can't give anymore.
True.
My thing was, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if I was giving too much or not
So
giving
you never
enough.
communicated that part?
No, because
You're right.
my marriage, our age difference would be the common denominator for us breaking apart. I was 8 years older,
Okay.
and she was still young. I was still young mentally, but she was young mentally and physically. So there
Wait a
was
minute.
big gap
Sorry.
difference.
You said it was 8 years different,
years.
and you was older,
Yes.
which means you was really 8 years younger.
No, I was 8 years older than her.
For real. You was really,
You was really 8 years younger.
Okay.
Which means that you probably were the reason for I'm not going to say that. You may have been the reason for the divorce or the separation, whatever the case. The problems may have been in your relationship,
Yes.
because I'm not a relationship expert. But I do know that men are actually younger than their actual age.
I would say so. Okay. that
So
would
you
work.
was probably acting, you know,
Yeah, at the time,
8 years younger.
yeah, issue size.
Okay, that would make sense. That would, I would
But I don't want to,
I would agree with you. At the point in time, yeah, I would agree with it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you. Hi.
Hi.
Miss Eileen. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you married? I'm
I
good.
am.
Okay. You are married. How long have you been married for?
Be 5 years this year.
Oh, good, 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 good. So do you have any children? Are you married with children?
Yes, we have a lot of children.
Yeah.
We have a lot of children. I have 6 of my own, and my husband has 12 of his own. So together we have 18.
I see a reality show coming.
So together we have 18.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a blessing.
Oh yeah.
That's a blessing. I mean, I have 2 of my own, but I'm not married, but I have 2 children. And it's hard as it is. So for you guys to have 18 together, bless you.
Yeah, well, they're all grown for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
There's only one that's under 18, and she's kicking 18 in the butt. So. So we're pretty good. We're pretty
Right.
good with it.
So would you believe that marriage is just a piece of paper?
I personally don't believe that marriage is just a piece of paper. But marriage is the 2 people making a commitment. Marriage is not the piece of paper.
Right.
The piece of paper is just a formality that legalizes it. Marriage in and of itself is about the 2 people.
Exactly.
So that's my personal, I mean, I know one of my brothers, him and his girl were together for years and years and years. They were married. They didn't have that piece of paper that made it legal.
Right.
But they were married.
The common law.
Exactly.
Right.
They did everything. They lived as husband and wife. They raised their children. They paid their bills. They did trips and family gatherings and all of that stuff.
Right.
And all of that is part of marriage.
Marriage.
The piece of paper doesn't do anything but say, the law says, the Commonwealth of whatever state says, you and this person are now married.
Official.
And you can take their name. And
Right.
that's all that piece of paper does. So it really is just a piece of paper. Marriage in and of itself is about the 2 people.
Exactly. It's his own identity. Because it's like you're married, but you're still doing things as if you're in just a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. You know, or as though, you know, cheating's a big thing. And cheating's happened with marriage, without marriage. Just, I don't know if it's because it's human nature. I don't want to say it's human nature, but it's human nature. You know, and a lot of people do it and do it so bluntly without, you know, caring for their necks. But my thing is, when I see marriage, I look at a commitment.
Exactly.
You know, I look at a spiritual marriage. You know, God has to be there in order for that marriage to work. Because if you don't have God in your life, then if He's not playing that part, you know, if you're not playing that part with the acceptance and believing, then I don't think a marriage is going to work. Just like I don't think a family will work if you don't have God in your life. You know, I feel that, you know, a family that prays together, stays together, and that's the same as a marriage. You know, I don't know how fond of the church you guys are into.
I'm not.
You know?
See, I am. I've fallen short. I can say that. But when I'm in it, I am so in it.
Right.
I am just in it. And I mean, I have a strong faith and a strong belief that there is a higher power, that I have a God that watches over me and takes care of me and makes sure that I have
That's right.
the things that I'm supposed to have, and allows me to trip and fall and make mistakes and learn and grow. So
Absolutely.
I just need to get back to my church.
So you're not a believer?
I am not.
You're not. Okay.
That's
I
another
mean,
topic.
that's another topic. It is atheist.
That's why. Oh no, I'm not an atheist.
You're not an atheist?
I'm not an atheist.
Okay.
An atheist is someone who doesn't believe in anything.
Right. So
I
you do
believe in
believe in a
something.
higher power.
I believe in something. I'm just not going to label it.
You just don't.
I just don't label it. And if there's a God, there's no need for me to go into a building, get on my hands and knees, and pray, and give money or finance to a building or a business that tells me that, okay, you pay to come here to pray and believe in something. When I can do that anywhere, and I mean anywhere in the world. At home, I can stand on the streets, get on my hands and knees, and pray to who or what I believe in without any